True. Our Sarah Seidner, she is joining us from the Libyan city of Misrata, and she is inside a clinic. Sarah, paint a picture for us, if you will, because I know that today you've been in the midst of a lot of back and forth. You've seen a lot of activity. Is it safe on the ground? Are the rebels, in charge? What is taking place there where you are?
Well, there are two things. One, I want to make very clear that the city of Misrata itself is still secured by the rebels. That has not changed. What has changed is the amount of fighting that has gone on today. Right now we're inside a field hospital, which is on the front lines in Daphnia. And this place has been so busy that this is the first time these doctors have had a rest in 6 hours. There has been so much fighting going on. They haven't had time even to count the number of patients who have come in from the front lines. But we do know that there have been at least 23 people have died here alone today. This is the worst fighting, according to doctors, that they've seen in a month. The situation dire on the front lines. What we've been hearing throughout the day since early this morning are loud, thunderous booms over and over again. One thing to note, though, in the last half an hour or so, we heard something in the sky, and because there's a no-fly zone, that can only mean one thing, that NATO had arrived. So about a half an hour ago, we heard planes flying overhead. Suddenly, things have gotten a little bit more quiet, and they've been a little quiet here for the last, say, 10 minutes. Suzanne?
And Sarah, what is happening around you inside this clinic?
It was complete chaos. I have to tell you that when we first got here, there were so many patients coming in. Everybody was trying to get out of the way. These doctors are volunteers who have other shifts at the main hospital, but they come here to the field hospital, which is very, very close to the front line, close enough to feel the ground shake when this place shoots off, say, a mortar. But they have been so busy, and I can tell you that the injuries have been absolutely horrific. Those who have survived, many of them looked as though they will lose a limb. We saw several men come in with their limbs just basically blown off, horrific injuries. They stabilize them here. They do whatever they can. They put them in these beds, and there are about 8 beds here that are available. They've got some gurneys going back and forth from the main hospital. Another boom just happened just now, so it seems the fighting is starting up again. But these doctors are just absolutely pushed to their absolute limit. They're using anything. They even used some bits and pieces of a cabinet to try and stabilize someone's legs so that they could get them to the main hospital. A lot of fighting here on this Friday, Suzanne.
Unbelievable, Sarah. And if you could, we've been talking about the NATO mission and whether or not NATO is actually targeting Muammar Gaddafi in particular. What can you tell us about that?
There's a lot of speculation, as there would be. People saying, look, they keep blowing up some of the same areas where they think that the Gaddafi is in, his compound, for example. So a lot of speculation that that's what's going on. But again, NATO's been very clear with CNN and clear with others, that their mission is a humanitarian mission, trying to keep anyone from the Gaddafi side using their arms on general civilians. But it is very, very hard to tell on the ground these things, and certainly rumors here. And when people hear that here in cities where the rebels hold the city, there is adulation. They are happy to hear these sorts of things. They really want Muammar Gaddafi to go in any way possible, Suzanne.
All right, Sarah Seidner, please be safe. Excellent reporting. Thank you.